Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new Let's Play project. We're going to be running through Jade Cocoon 2, which in my opinion is probably the greatest hidden gem of all time for the PlayStation 2. We're going to run through it. It's an RPG style game, Monster Hunter. We gather, we pick up a load of different divine beasts as they're called, and we level them up, they evolve, and we merge them and make them more powerful. It's got a great storyline. The whole sequence is voice acted with about 100 hours of gameplay, so it's really interesting, really good story. There was a Jade Cocoon 1, however it was on PlayStation and I didn't really get into it too much. I preferred the second one, which I just picked up one time when I walked into a game store, I think it was at the time, and yeah, I spent probably 1,000 hours on this game, absolutely love it. And yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. So just to give you a bit of context and background, we are now beast hunters. We were cocoon masters and they try and save the forest, essentially. So we're going to be going into different styles of forest, earth, wind, water, fire, and we're going to rescue the orbs and gather them up. But yeah, I won't spoil too much of the story. We'll see what happens. Yes, Jade Cocoon 2. So let's start a new game. This is Nico.
Hey, my name's Nico. I'm a fairy from the dream world. It's somewhere between, heaven and earth. Anyway, you ever heard the story of Jade Cocoon? Monsters wander through the forest, and people live in fear of them hiding in magical protection. That age is said to have lasted a long time. Yet that entire pack of monsters is said to have been sealed in the Wormhole Forest by the brave actions of a single hunter. So, pretty amazing, huh? Time passed and the saga faded to legend, and after a long period of silence, the seal was finally about to be broken. But, however... let's see. The time to assemble has come again. Save the world from the beasts of darkness. This recent Help Wanted ad stirred up the public by advertising, make a quick buck and all the rank and honor you want. Come on out. Starting today, you too can be a hero. Yeah, magic and monsters. No matter how much you know about them, you still won't be popular with the girls, much less attract them. Ta-da! This is the brave hero of our story. His name is Kahoo. He's a perfectly normal little boy who adores the legendary Cocoon Master. You call that normal? Well, we won't worry about that now. Thus, Kahoo begins his journey and heads to the temple to meet his hero. So I wonder, what will be young Kahoo's fate?
Hopefully they'll have a more stiffer neck.
Cool! I warped into a room!
Cool!
Is this the power of magic too? This place is pretty small inside.
This is Kahoo, this is our
How do I
protagonist.
get to be a cocoon master? Maybe I'll ask someone.
So these are the warp panels and it takes us through to the different rooms. So the throne room is where we sort of access the different worlds that we want to do. The room of life is for merging or hatching eggs and things like that. The arena is where we can battle different beast hunters and earn reputation, which we'll talk about later. Kikinak & Co. is it's like a store and it's got a warehouse in there as well for us to store items. The lounge, so we're in the lounge at the minute, so it's where we can take out jobs based on reputation and get items and rare commodity equipment, and obviously save. So we'll just have a little talk around.
Who are you? I haven't seen you around here. Are you a rookie?
Me?
I am
I'm
definitely
Kahu.
Rookie.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm not too sure I'm so pleased to meet you. Should
That's a
I-
bit rude.
Huh? Why not? Did I say something wrong?
Why should I trust you? If you want a good scoop, keep coming back to ask.
So essentially, if we get lost, he'll just give us a bit of a nudge in the right direction.
Hey, old man, how do I become a cocoon master?
Cocoon Master. That's a blast from the past. We're all beast hunters.
Beast hunters? Is that a cocoon master? A super cocoon master?
Super Cocoon
Think
Master.
of it more like a super hyper cocoon master. Remember that.
Okay.
Anyway, you got a license, kid?
A license? What's that? Do I gotta have one?
Of course. Go to the Jade throne room and train to get one.
So everyone's got these like little funky voices.
Hey, you! What's that next to you?
It's the bulletin board. First time here.
Yep, I just got here.
So this is where we'll get jobs in the future. So we'll just go to the throne room and get our license for now. We're going to have to go through a bit of a tutorial phase, but I'll try and skip most of it as much as I can.
Whoa, this place is a lot smaller than I thought.
Son, first time here?
Sir, where's the chief? I want to be a cocoon master.
The Nagi people are no longer here. Gone on a long journey, leaving my wife and I in charge of the temple. Now I alone protect the temple.
Sir, are you the legendary cocoon master, Levant?
Who says I am legendary? As you see, I am quite alive.
You're a living legend.
Since then, I have forgotten how long I've lived. Were I a normal man, should have died long ago. Please pardon my bad habit of talking too long. May I continue?
No, I think I've had enough.
I see. Let's start your training. What's your name?
It's Kahu.
My name's Kahu. I want to work hard and get strong like you, Levant.
Oh, be stronger than Levant.
Pleased to meet you, Kahu. A present from me to you. Take it.
I'll take all the presents we can get.
It is a beast amulet, man's only weapon for fighting against divine beasts. It is a magic amulet, made by deciphering the ancient scrolls of Gehenna. With it, divine beasts can be handled without using the way of divine beasts.
Cool. Can I keep this? Thanks.
First, you need to learn walking through the wormhole forest. But if you have no interest in the forest, I will not force you. Many of today's youngsters are so impatient, it's hard to teach them.
Basically, he's asking us if we want to go through
I
this
see.
tutorial of the forest, but
Why such a hurry to live?
we'll explain that as we go
Is
along.
it our fate, maybe?
So we got our first egg for a
You're
divine
on your
beast.
own for a while. Try talking to lots of different people. Press the button on top of the transporter. Then pick where you want to go. The Shrine Maiden in the Room of Life will tell you about hatching eggs. After hatching your eggs, go to the arena to learn about battle formations.
So we'll go hatch our first egg.
Well then, shall we hatch the egg?
Yep. So we've got an egg of a Tamatoch, a Mao divine beast. It's a nice little pink thing, big ears. Burn hit. No other moves. Right, okay, so what we'll do is we'll just randomize the names, but if you a shotgun, yeah, we'll take shotgun. If you want a divine beast named after yourself, just leave a comment below, and we'll try and include you. As it's about 100 hours of gameplay, so we'll try and speedrun it as much as possible. But if you'd like one of the divine beasts next year, just let me know.
This completes your practice in hatching and arranging divine beasts. Now, go to the arena and learn the basics. The divine beast hatched today is in your beast note.
Yep.
Now, give the newborn a good name and take good care of it.
Shotgun's definitely a good name. We will move on. Oh, so we're in the room alive. So we've got to the arena, to the battle testing. I think it's all automated, so there's not really much we can do here, but it'll just show you some of the sequence.
Are you in top condition? Come on, study the basics of fight.
So Jade Cocoon came out in 2001, so it was sort of,
Lesson 1.
I would say it was sort of born through the whole Pokemon era,
The beast
where monster gathering was such a big thing, and RPG games, so the battle is completely different than Pokemon. It's got quite a unique battle system, which I really like.
R1 buttons to spin the formation. Go ahead, try it. First, let's go to the practice divine beast cycle 2. First is the attack type red, fire formation.
So that's what we're on at the minute.
He who masters hitting shall dominate battles. This is the basic attack. Many fire divine beasts have good hit attacks. We've got quite a lineup. How do you get a good hit? The other 3 formations serve in support roles. A yellow wind formation is for special attacks.
So it's like sleep poison and
For
everything.
example, you can put the enemy to sleep
Confusion.
and make him suffer with poison. Use wind to put him to sleep, then whack him with fire. No, excellent! But watch out! Wind divine beasts are vulnerable to hit attacks.
Low defense, basically.
Oh no! He almost went down! When this happens, rely on the recovery type blue water formation. If your divine beasts get low in health, call out a water divine beast. Now you're safe. Water divine beasts resist special attacks. So, if you're suffering from special attacks, get them with water divine beasts. Last of all is the green earth formation, which specializes in defense. Against an enemy with strong hit attacks, use earth beasts to boost your defense, or you won't get a chance to counterattack. Look, now you can defend against enemy attacks and get counterattack chances. They are vulnerable to special attacks from wind divine beasts, so look out. Pay close attention to the various elements and how they will help you in battle. Lesson 2. Defeat the enemy master. Defeat the master in the center of the enemies to win the battle. A divine beast in front of the master will block any attacks on the master. So keep a divine beast in front of the master for defense and a beast enemy.
So basically what she's saying there is, if you knock out their center minion, you can then go and attack the beast hunter directly, even if he's got other minions on the field, and you can actually kill them and win the match before you've killed everything else. So it's really crucial that you have sort of direct attack minions to do that.
That's all I've got. So, you want to try using a divine beast?
I think we're alright trying it. I think everyone sort of understands exactly what water, wind and earth does now, and fire. So we'll stop fighting.
To help you on your trip, I'll give you one divine beast. Pick a divine beast.
So we'll take the earth one.
Oh, you picked a cool divine beast. You must be a hard-working type. You fought hard. This ends your battle practice session. Try assembling different formations. Try raising them too. You might raise a powerful divine beast. It's all up to how you fight. Now, go to the Jade throne room for the final test. Good luck.
Hey there, young man. You were just talking to Moo. Come over here. Aren't you cute? Say, young man, who's prettier, you or me?
Alright, okay, it's definitely me, I'd say. You're a bit of a creepy guy.
No, of course. With that mask over your face, I can't see you too well.
Oh, you nasty little... But you might be
You
right.
creep.
I am wearing this mask. Since you were honest, let me tell you something. Young man, you want to power up that beast amulet you're wearing?
Wow, can you do that? How do you do it? What happens?
Win and pass the test to power up your beast amulet. This beast amulet power-up lets you use more and more divine beasts in your beast amulet. It also gives you more and more shields to protect you.
Wow, so I should keep taking the advancement test to get stronger, right?
That's right, but not everyone can take the test anytime. Beast hunters have something called their reputation. It's the mark of just how credible they are among the beast hunters. You must have a certain level of reputation in order to take the advancement tests.
Whoa, you gotta take all these tests and stuff? Sounds like school.
Just done it.
Don't sulk like that. It ruins your cute face.
Okay.
But the advancement test and reputation are important. So remember, to get stronger, raise your reputation and take advancement tests.
So basically, advancement tests are going to improve our beast amulet power, which means we can take more direct hits, and also it allows us to have more divine beasts available. So at the minute we can only have 2, but as we advance we're able to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we'll obviously fill up the different formations. So we'll go back to the throne room now and finish off the tutorial.
Levant, I passed my beast amulet trick.
Good job. Now is the final test. Try an actual fight. Use your training and experience
Size of his
to
loot.
escape from the wormhole forest. The forest you are going to has divine beasts, so touching them will start a battle. An instructor disguised as a coma is waiting in some nest hole in the forest. Battle that instructor and get the key spore from that nest hole. Get through the exit princess fight and you pass the test.
If I lose in battle in the forest, what happens?
If that happens, I guess you're divine beast food.
Yep.
Really?
Just joking. The beast amulet will bring you back to the temple. That's how it works. Most gracious, eh?
Oh, that's a relief. I don't want to get gobbled up by a divine beast.
However, if you lose and come back to the temple, you forfeit all items.
So it's classic
So that
RPG
eggs
style.
and everything
There's a
will
big
all be
sacrifice if you
lost?
do lose. I mean, it's not game over,
So
but
don't overdo
you can
it.
lose your eggs and
Knowing
everything.
when to quit is
So it's
also
really
important.
important to come back.
Use the beast
and not
amulet
push
to
too
get
hard.
back to the temple whenever you want. Now, it's about time to start. Go into the forest.
So this is the gate that we go to the forests. We'll be able to then select which ones we want to do later on, but it's just the training forest for now. So this is what the sort of layout for the forests are. So you'll have like the map on the bottom left hand side, and then you'll have these are the ogre vines, and these are like little rooms that'll have different things in them. So we'll have items, different eggs in and things like that. So this is a key spore. So when we take this, it allows us to get to the next level. Usually they're guarded by maybe like a storyline quest or divine beast or things like that. So we can just take it from the tutorial. So we can just go ahead now. So you see there's 3 layers to this one. So this is a monster, so if we attack it from behind we actually get initiative, so do that, which means we get to attack first. And they don't get to actually put an attack up, so we'll use our earth guy. So we've got our shield up now, so we will use shotgun. So yeah, the enemies are fairly easy, straightforward right now. As you can imagine, it's only tutorials, so they're not going to throw anything too hard, but we do get a few levels. So we'll just go in here, see what's going on. So an item, Mel's Elixir 1. So the elixirs are there to heal the mana points or magic points, which allows us to use this move. If we do run out of mana points, we will just do a really basic attack that does very little damage, and it scales to their attack power, I believe, individuals. Well, once we come out of this, I'll just show you the sort of stats page for the minions. So the fire side, generally it carries the entire formation, and it's probably the one that we're going to focus on primarily. If we can fill it out, all three of them attack it in one sequence, so it gives us much more sort of firepower. Pardon the pun. So yeah, this is a Tamatoch. You can see sort of the level, the HP, and the SK and MG. So that's sort of physical attack and magic attack. So depending on sort of the balance there, they'll do better with certain skills, which we'll sort of look into later when we're merging. They are from, at the top right hand side, you can see that they're a Mao type. They've had 0 merges, and this is their evolution score at the side. When it hits the red thresholds, they're able to evolve into the next stage. So each minion without any evolutions can evolve to one stage up. Generally it's around level 10, but it's completely random based on just what happens during the game. But as we hit the red thresholds, the first evolutions become earlier, and so on. And obviously it takes quite a few merges to get them up, but we'll go into that in a bit. They've got strength, wisdom, vitality, spirit, and speed. So strength is physical attacks, wisdom is magic attack, and then vitality, physical defense, spirit, magic defense, and speed is obviously how fast you hit. And then we've got the overall experience and then experience to the next level. So yes, quite straightforward really. And then this is our Earth guy. He's called Twingo apparently. He's a Gara, and he's obviously got more defensive capabilities and more HP because he's an Earth guy. And that's what they've told us. So we will just move on rather swiftly, get the tutorial done, and then we'll actually get into the meat of the game. So what we've got here, flame book. So flame books are battle items, and they do damage directly to minions. So we'll skip that guy, we'll just jump in here. Mugwort, HP, health item, and attack this trap. So small dragon types at the minute. Pretty straightforward. Just get him killed. If you don't use the minions at the side, if you don't use the minions at the side, they still get XP, but just not the full amount. So we'll just use an elixir on the shotgun. So we know we probably have something to do soon, so we'll just jump in here. Let's have a look. Get the key spot, and we'll toss this guy just in case he gives us ult.
Hey there! What do you do when you use mana points and your beast's mana points goes down?
That's a problem, particularly for Naz. You mostly use items to get mana points back. You can also recover mana points by spinning the formation and letting the beast rest and back.
Everyone else is having a hard...
But thinking of battle methods and formations is fun too, right? Your mana points drop as you use it, so you have to think carefully and manage.
So yeah, just to give a bit of context to what he's saying, when you use a different side formation, the ones that aren't showing, they actually regenerate MP during the battle. So quite useful if you've got more than just 2 Divine Beast slots that we have at the minute. just to talk about the beast hunters as well, he mentioned Nars. So Nars are a type of divine beast, and the different masks that they wear depicts what kind of minions they have. And later on in the story we'll see that actually the different beast hunters, they give us medals if we beat them, and they give us rare types of that sort of divine beast. So we might end up seeing a couple of them in the later episodes. Probably this episode we'll just get through the tutorial and then we'll jump into the good stuff. Level 4, nice. We'll just jump in here. And what we got? Okay, yeah, so this these little guys here, you can use them once and then it withers, but essentially it heals all the divine beasts, whether they're dead or alive, to full HP and MP. So let's go do the tutorial boss. Jump into this ogre vine. So you see he's got different masks on now.
I found the boss!
How rude, Sonny. I may look like this, but I'm your teacher.
Teacher? Oh, I get it. More training. So, do you know a lot about the forest?
Of course. You know all about beast hunters? That is the object of the beast hunters.
To purify armor or to wear cool masks. To wear cool masks, definitely.
To wear cool masks or something.
No, that can't be. The beast hunters fight to purify karma.
Okay.
Teach, one question. Are the Kalma different from other divine beasts?
Totally different, Sonny. Parasitic insects have altered their appearance.
Altered? To what?
To humans. Humans! Isn't that awful? What's worse is that they are recently mimicking the beast hunters.
Mimicking? What's that?
It means they look like beast hunters.
So, how can you tell the difference?
If you meet someone in the forest, first try talking to them. They may look like people, but the scum can't talk. You'll quickly find out. Now, enough study. Let's get on with the contest.
Let's get school teach.
All right, let's go. Teach, you strong?
That's right, Sonny. I am the teacher after all.
So what he's saying there is the Kalma that we need to clear out
Here
of the
goes,
forest.
Teach.
They look exactly like the beast hunters, but they can't speak. So when you talk to them, it initiates a new fight. Let's put a barrier up first. So you can see on our shield, it's got one orb at the minute, and he's got one orb. That means we can take one direct hit. As we level up in the advancement tests, we're able to then have more orbs essentially and take more hits, as well as have more divine beasts available. So he's finally hit that down, so we're just going to put another barrier up. It's a nice straightforward technique. Put defenses up and then attack. Later on it obviously becomes a lot more complicated because we have different styles of formation. People use wind style and water style to heal up and confuses, put us to sleep, and they're all customizable. So when we actually do level up, well, the max is 20. When we do level up and then decide to merge, we can select what styles of attack formation we want, and that's where it gets more interesting. So we'll just finish him off now. And know he can't attack until he runs out of MP, so we might as well just finish him off. So he can't do anything, so he gives up.
Ouch! You do pretty good, Sonny.
Better than good, Teach. So level 4.
Not bad. You did well, Sonny.
You are pretty strong yourself, Teach.
Hey, well, gosh. But, look. See that?
Hey, that's a key spore. So, I passed the test here?
Don't let your guard down till you're out of the princess vine, Sonny. Pay close attention to the condition of your divine beasts.
So our reputation went up by 10. So, like I said earlier, reputation is what you need to increase your to do your actual advancement tests. So yeah, we've just unlocked the first one. But don't think we're actually strong enough now. You have to do 3 battles in sequence without healing, and you can't use healing items or anything like that. You can only use battle items. I don't think you use battle items actually. But yeah, let's start with the actual story now. So we're gonna see Nico.
I've got a bad feeling. Wonder if
Let it play
something's
out.
still here. Cool. But what is this? How pretty. Hey, this must be an egg of a rare divine beast. Yow! What's happening? Huh? Where am I? Still conscious, huh?
Name, so
Guess it doesn't work so well on humans. What? Another me? Who are you? Me? I'm you. You're gonna turn into me. What? Hey, imposter! Try making sense. Shut up! All you gotta do is hand over your body.
okay, so this is one of them fights that you just can't actually win.
Here I come, imposter! I can feel the darkness in you.
So we'll go with the barrier first. It's just gonna destroy us. See how much we can do. Five. So you can use different styles of moves as well. See there, I used a water style. So we've got no divine beast, so we're gonna have to swap over. The one died as well, so try and escape. Couldn't escape, we're gonna die.
Ah! You're pretty strong! Let's settle this. Collect the orbs, and then you.
Hey, you there! Wake up already! Huh? Are you dead?
Who? Who? Is someone there?
Yep, I'm Nico, a fairy who came from the dream world. To be exact, I got woken up. Oh, annoying. Anyway, you've got trouble. An ugly ogre is hiding in your heart.
In my heart? An ogre?
Where there's light, there's shadow. Don't touch a fairy cocoon. He who soils divine sleep, harboring calamitous darkness. Huh? Don't you learn that from your old man now?
What? So am I cursed by you?
Bingo! Are you the type to be fooled by looks? Pretty roses have thorns. Pretty cocoons have curses. Remember that.
You're from the dream world. Where is that world?
Oh, between heaven and earth, or, well, how can I describe
Purgatory.
it exactly? Deep space, or maybe another world, or strange space, fantasy?
Ah, I get it. This is all a dream. Maybe that light did it?
Who's gonna believe that? Just look at your rear end. What is that thing anyway? You've got quite a thing there.
Huh? What do you mean? Yikes!
This is how Kahoo and I met. He who soils divine sleep, harboring calamitous darkness. Poor Kahoo's heart was shared by another violent Kahoo. A heart divided into light and shadow cannot be one or the other. Only the strong survive, and this is the law of the wild. Humans, beasts of knowledge, imperfect creatures who know too much. This world you see is full of traps that test humans like Kahoo. Kahoo touched my cocoon, but this too was one of those traps. I was summoned from the dream world to take the role of leading these imperfect beasts and determining their fate. Not what you'd call a dream job, huh? Even chance meetings are the result of inescapable karma. Even so, that's a really ugly tale. Oh well, what you gonna do?
There's another Kahoo inside of you, Kahoo. So Kalma has become a human parasite.
Yep.
Sir, what do we do? This guy is a horrible demon.
What you wanna do?
That's me!
Lock me up.
I'm still in my right mind!
But this is real trouble. If we just leave you like this, you'll become Kalma.
No! You're joking, right? Can't you fix it?
The only way to do it is to pull Kalma out of you and have a contest.
Pull him out? That guy? How? He's inside me, right?
Dark summoning. There's one way. If only we had the forest orbs.
Orbs? What are those?
Long ago, the Chosen One passed the forest ordeal and was given them.
Fire, wind, water, earth. Together, the four orbs will open the door of space-time. If I play the Dark Lute at that time, I may be able to call the Kalma out of Kahoo.
So, if I collect those orbs, we can defeat that
So this is
guy?
our mission now.
It's not so easy. Only the Chosen One can get them, right?
It may be possible if one has the power to get deep into the four forests.
At this rate, I'll no longer be me. Levant, I'll do it.
Well then, I'll give you a license and open the Kumari Gate. I too shall practice on this dark lute from this day forward.
Cheers, Levant.
After all, this is the only means of handling darkness.
Good timing anyway. I was getting bored in the other world. You're so lucky to have someone like me who knows so much about divine beasts.
If you want to hear what want to be cursed.
You're so full of yourself, as if you care. Anyway, let's do it. Miss Fairy?
Oh gosh, I'm your friend now. Call me Nico.
Whatever. Weird fairy.
Cool, so yeah, that wraps up the tutorial phase. What we've done now is sort of set up the sequence of events to follow, where we can go into the different elemental forests and gather the orbs to hopefully produce a summoning that'll allow us to extract the evil Kahoo that's within us. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there for this time, and we'll jump in part 2 and we'll find out what we're going to do there. We'll probably jump into the fire forest first and try and pick up some divine beast eggs and fill out our fire formation, train them up, and then do our first advancement test. That'll allow us to have 3 different things. But if you enjoy this game, if you've played it before, just let me know in the comment section, and until next time, see you around.